faculty, parents, Mr. Rigg, and Mrs. Ashelman. For those who don't know me, my name is Alessandra Ponsone. I'm a senior, and this is my 4th year at TASIS. My experience at TASIS can be explained with one word: amazing. In 2013, when I moved to Lugano, I didn't like it because I didn't want to leave Milan, my school, and friends. I hated my parents, the city, having to change my life, friends, and teachers. However, if today someone were to ask me, what do you think about TASIS? My answer would be, it's like my second home. And the awesome people I've met are my second family. I need to thank Mrs. Fleming, which I didn't have the pleasure to meet, because without her, the school wouldn't exist, and I wouldn't have had this amazing experience. Despite all of that, I'm glad to be speaking to you today, and I would like to use this time to talk about gratitude. To me, gratitude means being aware of all the choices and possibilities that I have, and being thankful to the people who allow me to have them. Even though this word means something to me, I believe that it's very hard and uncommon for us to stop and think about how lucky we are. Even so, there are some moments in life in which you have no other choice but to think about it. How fortunate you are for being healthy, receiving an education, and having the possibility of making choices. I was forced into a moment of gratitude this summer on my global service trip to Cambodia. I spent 10 days in Cambodia, the best 10 days of my entire summer, because those days changed me as a person. I would like to thank Mr. Muller for organizing this wonderful trip, and Mr. Schiff and Mr. and Mrs. Ventures for having me in such amazing chaperones. But things did not start off so promising. The first thing that I did as soon as I got down the airplane at Siem Reap was complain about the heat. I didn't stop complaining for hours. I complained about the bugs, the mud, and the smell. But then, when we went to the schools to meet the children to whom we were supposed to teach English, the first thing I noticed were their white smiles that made me happy just at the sight. Those smiles never disappeared, because for both children, what we taught them meant so much. For us, teaching simple words such as left and right wasn't a big deal. In fact, I kept on thinking that we weren't helping them at all. I was wrong. Every day, those kids learned something new, and it was a beautiful thing watching them improve and remember what we taught them the day before. I taught at the Amelio School, and I remember this boy in particular, who struggled a lot and wasn't as good as the other children. A bit like me in math class, actually. I was affectionate towards this kid in particular because you could see by the look on his face that he was sad about not being as good as the others. So I set a goal to myself, to make this little boy improve as much as possible and reach the same level of understanding as the other children. Sorry. It was tough because he was very shy and quiet, but by working together with him, he managed to improve significantly. For me, that was the biggest reward of time I spent there. It was the best and most significant trip I ever been to, because it taught me a very important lesson. This trip taught me that I should wake up every day with a smile, and that I should be grateful for everything I have in life. The people I work with were wonderful, and I really admired them. I admire these people because even though they have so little in terms of food, health, and education, they always arrive to school with a smile and with a desire to learn something new. We could really see that they were happy and thankful to have us there. However, I hope that all of those kids noticed that we were thankful to them for teaching us that life is beautiful and that we should live it with a smile. At first, I felt pity for the kids at the CFC schools, because I didn't think that it was fair, and it made me angry to know that there are people out there in the world who suffer and have to work for 1 week to buy a piece of bread to share with 10 people, when I instead get to have everything I want. By the end of this trip, I wanted to stay there, and if I could have brought all of those kids back to Switzerland with me, I would have. Those days made me understand that I have to stop complaining about the heat, the bugs, and basically everything. And I have to be grateful. I am grateful to all of my teachers and my friends for all the support they gave me. I am grateful to my family for bringing me here to Lugano and for giving me the possibility to study in such a beautiful place. And I am grateful for all of those moments, for all the tough moments I had during my academic year, especially during the IB. For having had the possibility to visit new countries thanks to the school, and for being surrounded by people who care about me. I hope that my last year at TASIS will be as good as the past ones, and that I will have many more things to be grateful for. Thank you.